Alright, match 1 with Abbott and Magmatic Channeler and Bone Crusher Giant and Seasoned Pyromancer all in the same deck. Is this insane? Let's give it a try. I think this is actually the least insane version of the decks I've played so far. Just because it's got all the stuff that made Prowess good in the first place in it. I just you know, Soul Scar, Monastery Swiftspear, Lava Dart. I mean, for me, Firebolt, I found Firebolt to be indispensable. I mean, you know, and for that matter, Abbott, if I'm not playing Obosh, you know, this is kind of what makes the deck good. And I have really been liking Magmatic Channeler, but unfortunately, there's only so many cards I can play. And every time I play a card, it's at the expense of another, and particularly Channeler is at the expense of Obosh. And does that make it worthwhile? Yeah, and also the Gigantha versions, you know, they're good, but like Seasoned Pyromancer is so much better at grinding. It's not even close. So I definitely have been liking the having access to Seasoned Pyromancer. I'm not so sure Magmatic Channeler, though, is worth losing Obosh. But let's do our best to give it its best showing here. Man, there's so much I could somehow Lava Dart this. I mean, you know, before, you know, with the one mana I have left open. But alas, how about this? How about we lead off with Firebolt? Light up the stage. And then how about we Lava Dart the Teferi. And play Soul Scar. Now the reason why I sequence this way is that if the opponent is adamant about returning Channeler to my hand, I think what I want to do is I want Channeler to come down as a 4/4, so it at least is out of the range of the bolts. So I can play the Firebolt. Actually, I might just play the Giant. Actually, I can do all of the above. All right, so I'm going to Firebolt. Now Channeler will come down as a 4/4, which is pretty sweet. Alright, I don't think there's anything that counters for 2 specifically. Creatures, I mean. Obviously there's Spell Pierce, but that can't hit creatures. So I'm just going to camouflage the... Yeah, see, I don't know if they would have played Repeal. I mean, Remand if I would have shown them. But now I've got to play the Stomp, which I think I will. Still don't know if they would have played Remand if they would have known I had a... Alright, I'd much rather them Spell Snare that than the Channeler. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Nahiri. I think I want to just Fireball while I can. Ooh, I don't think I can pass this up. Yeah, this is too good to pass up while the opponent's tapped out. I mean, this literally is like the game breaker. It's weird. How's my opponent have 5 cards? But hey, it's weird because it doesn't feel like I should be this far behind. Just get Nahiri off the table right now. Oh, Lava Dart, how I've missed ye. Oh, actually, I just realized I missed out on 1 point of damage. Silly me, I haven't played Lava Dart in a while. Believe it or not, I've been playing a lot of Lava Dart lists. back to basics. Hopefully I don't lose with them exactly 1 life. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it makes sense for them to Lightning Helix the Channeler before it becomes a 4/4 again. There was a problem with Flashing About Lava Dart, but I think getting the Nahiri off the table was worth it. It's going to Firebolt the Snapcaster. One nice thing about this deck is I've got so much to do even out of the graveyard. Small Pierce. If you want to force negation my flashback Firebolt, you can go ahead. Nice thing about Season Pyromancer is even if they kill it, it still gets tokens, unless of course they path it. Oh, well, it looks like they're going to exile this. Yeah, that's unfortunate, because obviously going to Firebolt Nahiri. Best use of my mana. It's not necessarily the most damage efficient way I can spend my mana, but I just like. Hey, you want to do that? Be my guest. I've got Lightning Bolt next turn, so I feel okay about this. Oh right, they gets +2. For some reason I thought it got +1. Well, assuming they don't have a removal spell, I don't know how much of a fair assumption that is. Alright, so the plan is I'm going to attack Nahiri, and then I'm going to, assuming they let it through, I'm going to Bolt on upkeep. Man, this is annoying. Alright, well I guess I'll just Bolt Nahiri off the table. Should have done this in response to the Cryptic, just in case they have another Force Negation. Well, I do have Abbots, I've got more Seasoned Pyromancers. I've got the grind, so to speak. One thing I'm noticing though is maybe it's very hard to understate just how much card advantage having a companion actually is, because it's just been weird. But these games, these Obosh-less games, have I've just really felt behind on card advantage in many spots, and it's probably just because I don't have that option of always playing the companion. Yeah, I don't know about this. The opponent's getting a little too aggro. Alright, I'll Firebolt it. Man. This is kind of brutal. Man, Force of Negation. It's like the perfect cards the opponent needs. But as long as I don't draw Teferi or a Jace, I think I'm okay. It's just weird that somehow they're ahead on cards when I played Seasoned Pyromancer. I guess that's what happens though when you have to double bolt a Nahiri. And they had 3 of them. 4 of them. My goodness. Well, Shatter Skull pass now deals double damage. Hopefully, but they've got that Cryptic Command back in their hand. And 37. I'm only 37 cards left in my library. So it feels a little weird. It feels like maybe I got a little flooded. But then again, though, I did draw quite a few cards. It's just I'm just looking at my because I exiled a bunch. All right, well, let's see if they've got Emerald Cool. Alright, I'm not really sure. I mean, Emerald Cool can be really clunky, I'm sure, in their deck. Man, that's weird, though. It's so weird getting outground by a non-Uro control deck. That never really happened in my Obosh version. And it's weird because you'd think that I actually grind even better because I've got Abbott, but I never saw the Abbott. And that's the thing, I'll always see Obosh, I won't always see Abbott. Who knows, maybe that would have been a win if they couldn't deal with the Obosh in time. They could have been on the back foot the whole time, trying to bounce it with Cryptic Command. We've seen that before. Well, let's see anyway. I mean, you never know, maybe this deck just completely dominates from here on out. But this has just generally been the sort of theme I've been noticing, is less consistent, let's put it that way. I've generally been feeling a little less consistency. I think even now, with the Companion nerf, people are actually underestimating how powerful Companions are. It's just that, obviously, I could play Gigantha, but then I'd have to forego Seasoned Pyromancer. And the problem is, Gigantha is just not really... Yeah, it's nothing compared to Obosh. Obosh is, like, probably the second most powerful Companion that doesn't necessarily require a lot of build around other than the deck restrictions itself. Yeah, I mean, I like Garuda. I mean, like or like what's it called? The Dark Depths. One of these ones that reveals cards and like puts them into play. That can obviously be very powerful, but you have to have like the right shell for it. Anyway, at least that Urion actually though is still probably number 2, but I think the deck building restriction cost for Urion is bigger in my opinion. Yeah, so let's just think here. I don't think I want Blood Moon. Maybe I want just one. Yeah, maybe I want just one Blood Moon. So I think I can live without Lava Dart. I'm boarding in such a way that if they have Stoneforge Mystic, I won't necessarily be in too much trouble. I'm going to take out a Shatter Skull pass, or maybe I should take out a... I'm going to take out a Horizon Land for one Blood Moon. I know that seems weird. Makes myself slightly more threat dense. Should have taken out a basic mountain, actually, now that I think about it. The land, I mean, the life loss just really doesn't matter that much. Alright, well, I can't really complain with a hand like this. Obviously, this is kind of the type of hand that I'm more or less thinking of when I play this deck. And again, one nice thing about the Shatter Skull, the Hammer Pass, is that it is nice that when I channel it, it counts as a sorcery for a Magmatic Channeler. Let's see, back to basics. Let's see, do we expose ourselves to a big Anger of the Gods? How about let's channel one of these Shatter Skull. The gate, the Hammer passes. Let's see what we get. Spin the wheel, as they say. Oh, nice. And don't mind if I do, I will take the Abbot. We We do have this other Hammer Pass in case we reveal the 1-drop. We've got a big Anger of the Gods. Alrighty. I kind of got a feeling there's a big Anger of the Gods, because otherwise, why would the opponent just let all this happen? Well, I guess there could be a Lightning Helix in my future. It doesn't smell like a Lightning Helix. Maybe there's an Aether Gust. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that's one nice thing also, is that Channeler kind of redirects the removal towards it, and it's very possible that Abbott might actually be the more dangerous card here. But that Channeler, though, does generate a lot of value, as we just saw, turning that Shatter Skull smashing into an Abbott. That was pretty sweet. Alrighty, I think we want to stomp. And I think we want to play a Relic. And I think we want to eat a card from the graveyard. And we'll offer the trade with both of these creatures, which I suspect they'll take. I mean, they will, I shouldn't say trade, but they'll chump both of them. Yeah, reasonable. But at least they're out of the way for now. Given this Magmatic Channeler, the good old college try again. Alright, it's a little annoying to have recurring timely reinforcements, but I don't think that it's actually... It's not going to win them the game, it just stalls. I'm just going to play the Bone Crusher from exile. It's best to do that now while they can't necessarily counter it and make it tempo negative. They're also ahead on life, so well, I guess they can reduce themselves low enough. But yeah, I just wanted to play that while they couldn't really counter it, and it'd be a tempo loss for me. These little Soul Scars, they line up better against the opponent's counter magic, being cheaper and all. Alright, Firebolt 1. I suspect they'll block 1 to each, but if they double block the Abbott, I'm fine with that too. Yeah. Alright, this is where I play my 2 Soul Scars, and this is also where if they have an Anger or a Supreme Verdict, that's just GG. But my general philosophy is, since we don't seem to be in an environment where people are packing 4 of, like sweepers, I'm going to make them have it. And they have it. I'm just gonna play the Bone Crusher. You just never know if the Shatter Skull Pash might be... Can't have anything, I guess. Alright. I'm honestly out of the game. I mean, it'd be weird if I win this game with having like a 5-for-1, and the other game where it seemed like we were going 1-for-1 most of the time. I lose, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Alright, I know this sucks if I have a channeler, but if I have a channeler, I think channeling is probably good enough. But I need to, I need these to actually be spells. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, it's really weird, but it feels like I'm closer in cards this game, even after getting 5-for-1. Probably it's just they're getting more flooded, I'm guessing. And also no Nihiris. Hopefully I draw a Seasoned Pyromancer soon. You know what? Forget waiting around. I probably should have done this last turn, but let's just actually dig towards what I need. Probably this is going to get countered, but no, it did not. Unfortunately, because I held on to my Shatter Skull Pass, I can't play Seasoned Pyromancer this turn. That could be a problem. That's definitely unfortunate, but so it goes. Well, the good news is we do have Channeler. And we will get a token from this, assuming this resolves, which is a big assumption. I guess it did. And I guess we're back in the game. Well, spoke too soon. And this is like almost all the mountains in my deck now. I'll block for sure. Alright, hoping for that other Seasoned Pyromancer. I really need to start chaining those. Well, ask and ye shall receive. Hopefully it resolves. I mean, yeah, nice. Alright, nice. Maybe this is where I finally go nuts. Or maybe this is where I walk into another Anger of the Gods. We shall see. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Not play this stuff? Again, I'm going to try to make them have it. Channeler is so close to being a 4-4. Just not quite. I wonder what it is about the format that makes them want Anger as opposed to Supreme Verdict. Supreme Verdict would be a lot less brutal. You see, we might actually come back even if they angered our board, and who knows how much for one dust. Just you know, like, a lot of times you want to make them have it, and even if they yeah, let's do this. And even if they do have it, sometimes you could still win. Yeah, I'll leave this in my graveyard for now. This way, if they do anger, I can save my channeler by bolting. Bolting face. Hiri. That's unfortunate, because I think that just straight up exiles. Huh. That's interesting. Well, they won't gain any life. Alright, so the play seems kind of obvious, and yet at the same time, it may not necessarily seem obvious, but I do want to stomp the Nahiri. I do want to bolt one of the tokens. You know, I might as well just firebolt the other one. Reduces the power of a channeler, but I end up nah, you know, what am I saying? Because even though it's not a 4/4 this turn, it'll be a 4/4 next turn. It's a lot of value to just leaving the fireball in the grave. This almost makes me wonder if I actually want relics, because actually, my own graveyard is kind of important, especially since they got so many bolts. I think I might take the relics out, because channeler being a 4/4 actually seems kind of important. Yeah, looping these timelies, again, it's kind of just stalling the inevitable with them. Alright, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll attack like that. If they want to double block the Abbot, that's fine with me. Yeah, fine by me. Can't just hold back and not play anything. Channelers. I mean, I think that's. I think I would have. You know, actually had more of a problem if they triple blocked the Bone Crusher and just held back. Again, I'm gonna make them have it. Play out the Bone Crusher. We've had exactly 4 instants or sorceries in our graveyard for such a long time. But again, a lot of that is, in fact, because we had Relic. Okay, so change of plans. I actually think Channeler being a 4/4 actually might be very, very critical in this matchup, as might seem obvious, but yeah. Okay, first of all, I'm going to take out the Canyon, and I think my 1 of Blood Moon is going to replace a Mountain. But yeah, for sure, Relic, I think Lava Dart is better. Lava Dart can also save some of my creatures. Actually, it's kind of funny, now that I think about it. Where's... oh, there are Firebolts in there. Yeah, it's actually funny. I'm not necessarily so sure Lava Dart's pretty darn good, though, against those, against the, Timely Reinforcements. Alright, this could be wrong, but I'm going to try Lava Dart again. And actually, you know what? I'm going to put the land back, and I'm going to take out 1 Lava Dart and bring in 1 Blood Moon. Let's see. Yeah, as long as I draw 1 Blood Moon, exactly 1 Blood Moon, I think it's good, if for no other reason than because it shuts off the Mystic Sanctuary loop. And unfortunately, I have to mulligan this. But, yeah. Relic could have been good here. Then again, though, I'm way closer to possibly... oh, never mind. Actually, I wanna put the Lava Dart, which would have been the Relic, to the bottom anyway. I wonder if I would have put the Relic to the bottom, or if I would have put Firebolt. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Gotta play with the hand we're dealt, so to speak. Life advice. And I think I want to start firing off the lightning bolts. I want Channeler to come down as a 4/4. So I'm gonna play Stomp in end of turn. I'm not going to yield because they have Cleansing Wildfire, which makes the land come into play tapped. Okay, well, they showed they didn't have anything, so... alright, and if they counter, it makes it less likely they can counter the Giant the following turn. Yeah, I think the plan's going to be... I think I'm going to try to wait for the Channelers to... I think I'm going to wait until I've got 4 instant center sorceries. Yeah, which seems like it can happen. Just going Burn Face. I will, of course, Stomp, though, because ideally I want to play the Giant and Lightning Bolt next turn. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, and sweet, so this turns on the Channeler if I draw a land. Hopefully they don't mana leak. If they do, I'll probably just play a Channeler. Alright. Let's see. Nice. Alright, so I think I'm going to play this. And I'm going to play a 4/4 Channeler. I think we may have discovered a very, very important... oh, I guess my opponent didn't realize it is, in fact, a 4/4. I think we just found out, if we happen to play against Jeskai, what the strategy is. I think we want to play towards a Magmatic Channeler coming down as a 4/4. Makes it significantly harder for them to deal with them. In the land of the 3 damage removal spells, the 4 toughness creature is king, as the ancient proverb says. So I'm going to lead on Channeler just because if they have mana leak, this is the card I'm most willing to pay the 3 over. If they mana leak, I will pay the 3. Alright, and next I'm going to play Soul Scar. Actually, probably was correct to lead on Lightning Bolt in case they had in case they had Spell Pierce. I'm actually going to go end of turn Lightning Bolt. Snapcaster. Snapcaster USA. Okay, that's a little odd. I'm going to kill the Snapcaster then. Don't mind if I do. Because the thing is, I guess I've got another... I guess I could have Flashback Firebolt, but it's kind of like having the path clear in advance. You know, what if they play another 2 toughness creature that needs to be dealt with? Yeah. Let's see. I have to imagine if they had path, they would have used it already. Alright, I'm going to Flashback Firebolt, because let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've already got enough in my graveyard. I can afford to give up 1. I just like to efficiently use my mana. Of course, if it got timely reinforcements, it is what it is. Alright. Alright, I don't think that that's bad. Now, hopefully we draw our... Well, it's good too. I'm actually going to save the Lava Dart as like a creature protection spell. Of course, Path is hard removal, but any bolt they play, Lava Dart plus Flashback can save it. I think I can afford to let them take a few cracks at me, because these Lava Darts definitely can possibly be a part of some type of lethal something. Also, there, like I said, they can be used as creature protection spells. I guess the opponent is afraid of that. And let the Mana Flood commence. I guess the opponent's sort of mana flooding too, so there's that. Man, if the opponent had attacked, I'm not sure if I would have taken the damage. Alright, well, fun's over. Gonna dart. Gonna light it up. Well, this is, as they say, lethal, so I'm gonna go after them. I don't think this is a slow roll, but I'm gonna play the giant. No, because if they play like timely, that's way too much of an issue. So I'm actually gonna wait on the Lava Dart, and it might seem like a slow roll, but if they've got another burn spell, you know, and a counter spell, I want to at least use Dart as a creature save spell, even if it's not necessarily going to win the game. I think I might set up for an attack next turn. Okay, nice. Alright, so this is the play. I'm going to cast this for 1, and unfortunately I can't target them. Believe it or not, this is only creatures. For a while I thought this could deal 12 damage for 8 mana, which of course is a lot, but you know, I thought, yeah, I'll take that, but no, unfortunately not. And this may prompt them to use like a Lightning Helix or something, and then I can respond, and then we'll see.